Alright, so this is just a quick run through for Libbylibby. This is an app I built in Rails, Ruby on Rails with JQuery, Ajax, handlebars, a lot of different technologies went into it, and it's still got some things I want to tweak, but the basic functionality seems to work pretty well, and I'll just do a quick run through and show you how things work. So basically, the idea is this would be a site for listing and trading books. So you just add an account, add some books, and then somebody else would do the same thing, and you'd be able to go through various users' titles. If you like something of theirs, you could suggest a trade, and if they like anything of yours, they can complete the trade, and then presumably everybody sends their books and everybody's happy. There's also a rating system if things don't work out. But you can see here you have the option of signing in through Facebook or just normally signing up. Sign up is pretty straightforward. It's handled by Devise. You'll notice there's a sign up page and there's a sign in page here. But for the most part, once you have signed in, I'm going to sign in here now. Once you're here at the root, this is all done using Ajax call, so you won't have varying routes here. This will all just sort of work from this particular from the root route. Then, for example, we hit all books, and here we see the books here in the database, and this is just some dummy data. Of course, it's the database has been seeded. Of course, you can do a search for various things. Now, initially, your profile is not filled in, and you have to fill in your profile in order to. Well, you have to do two things. You have to fill in your profile, and you have to have at least one book in order to initiate a trade with someone else. But so here you see a typical profile. You can edit it. In this case, the user is a mod. They can also change to an admin, and what that allows them to do is to see all users. If they're an admin, they can also make users invisible. Oops, ideally, let me see here. Admin. Okay. There we go. Now if I go to see all users, I should be able to not only see, but to edit that person's account. Yes, okay. So now if I look at see all users, I can see this particular user is currently invisible, meaning that their books and their profile aren't readily available to anyone. Okay, I'm going to look for myself. Here's my book here. Can add a new book. And just put in some dummy information. You can put a description. I have preset genres that load when the app itself is started up. Now if I look at my books, I see I have a second title here. Of course, this is, I can edit or delete this also. Let's see. So typically what I would do is I would, whoops, that user's not active, we see. Okay. So I guess that's where I have the stopping point. You can see the book, but in fact you can't set up a trade with that person because they are not active. Go here. Might be the case with a lot of these. Okay. Okay. So typically I would request a trade here, and I can see the person's rating, description of the book, and all that. Now in this case I actually have set up some trades, so if I request a trade, I have this is what pops up. If someone requests from me, it goes into this field, and these are completed trades that I have here. And notice, of course, here you can click on the username and then send an email if you have any issues or whatever. I just changed the rating system. It was a 3-star system. It's going to be a 5-star system, but I'm in the process of changing that now. But yeah, in any case, I'm kind of happy with how it turned out, and there's still some things I want to add to it. But that is Libbylibby.